Previously on Dream Team.
You know I love you, don't you?
Of course I do.
What's this? Hey!
What are we going to do now? Have no keeper.
He's having a laugh. He's still a runner. Now what are we going to do? And where's he gone? He cannot do this to us now!
All right. Now's not the time to panic.
Gaffer, we're playing Thierry Henry out there, and we haven't got a sub-goalkeeper. I'm panicking. Stuart, there a problem?
No, there's not a problem. We just have an injury. Got to make a leg change.
Inform the ref.
All right, just give me 2 seconds, please, Kev. One of you lot's going to have to go and goal.
Now, referee Steve Bennett is coming out of the tunnel again. He's walking over to have a word with Arsene Wenger. But I'm hearing there's been an incident in the Harchester United dressing room involving Viv Wright. The Arsenal players are ready, but the start of the match is being delayed here. And there's obviously going to be a great amount of concern for the Harchester chairman.
What's going on?
Go get me a goalkeeper's kit, don't worry about the name on it. Ammo, get changed, you're on.
Gaffer, what about Lee? He's got the eye, hasn't he? I've never played in goal in my life. Curtis is alright, he plays in goal in training.
We haven't scored from open play since Luke. We need every striker we can get.
And to be fair, I'm not really up for it. Ryan.
Oh, believe me, that's a bad idea.
We gotta get going. They're going mad out there. Oh, God. 2 subs and the game ain't even started. Gaffer.
You've seen me in training. Will you do it? Yeah. All right! Let's do everything we can to protect him. Sit deep, don't leave any space in behind. Millsy, I need you to win everything in the air. Lee, Curtis, hold the ball up, relieve the pressure. All right, gonna be all right? Do fine. All right, let's go!
The Harchester fans finally get to greet their team. Dramatic news, midfielder Marcel Sabatier plays in goal. The incident involving Viv Wright in the dressing room rules him out. For some reason, reserve keeper Alex Lawler doesn't figure. A daunting prospect for Sabatier against championship favourites Arsenal. Deep into the second half, and it's been all Arsenal. Thierry Henry trying to dance his way through, and Danny Sullivan is forced to concede the corner. But Marcel Sabatier has been heroic in the Harchester goal. Can they hold out here for a precious point against all the odds? Good punch away by Sabatier, and still Arsenal batter the Harchester goal. And still
Something's happened to him, Dad. I know it has. Why isn't he playing?
It's not your concern anymore, is it?
I just want to make sure he's all right. Hi, Stuart, it's Chelsea. Listen, I need to know what's happened to Viv. Can you call me back, please? Thanks.
Look, it's not doing you any good watching this. Why don't you turn it off?
But still, Harchester holding the championship favourites at 0-0 here at the...
Hello? She's not here.
Don't lie to me. I called everywhere looking for her. Give her the phone. I just want to talk to her.
Look, wherever she is, she clearly doesn't want to talk to you. If you call her again, I'll have no choice but...
Dad!
Hello? Hello? I don't think you believe me. He's probably on his way here now.
A rare breakaway here by Harchester, and Presley scores! Oh, unbelievable! The Dragon's Lair goes wild, and Lee Presley. This could turn out to be a smash and grab raid for Harchester. They've been up against it all afternoon. Acute frustration for Wenger and Pires and Vieira. Now Lauren. Arsenal come forward yet again. Henri's header! Oh, just wide of that right-hand post of the Harchester goal. And so close to an Arsenal equaliser. But still, no way through for Reyes and company. Gilberto, good save, Sabatier. Bergkamp, Kanu off the post. Still in there for Arsenal. Reyes again. Now Pires, Henri making a great run here. Thierry Henry, it's a mistake by Sabatier and it's in. Arsenal have equalised. Oh, what a horror moment for Marcel Sabatier. His mistake has cost Stuart Naismith and Harchester after a wonderful display by Sabatier. And there can only be seconds left here. There's the final whistle. It's all over at the Dragon's Lair. Harchester won, Arsenal won, when it looked like Lee Presley's goal would give Harchester an unlikely 3 points, a mistake by standing goalkeeper Sabatier. But where, oh where, was Viv Wright today? That has been costly.
Close! Well done, come on! It's yours, you seen him? I want to kill him. I swear to God, I want to kill him! 2 points. 2 points! We just dropped to flipping my goalie!
Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know.
But there's no need to apologise, man.
Hey, you did us proud.
I tell you what, boys. I've seen a lot of things since I've been at this club. But I've never been let down by a teammate like that. Gaffer, man, this...
Chelsea. Sounds like she walked out on him. He must have gone after her.
His wife left him.
Keeper. No, that's the worst bit. He knew he didn't have another goal on the bench.
I know she's there, just let me in. Thank you.
Mr. Vivian Wright.
What's all this?
We have reason to suspect that you have come round here with the intention of causing trouble.
I'm here to see my wife. She walked out on me and didn't leave a note. I'm worried about her. Is that a crime?
No, Mr. Wright. But I should point out that you're currently standing on private property, and as a result, you may be arrested for trespassing. Please, have a little consideration for...
I might have known this is your doing.
Look, I think you'll find that this mess is of your own making. Now, if you don't leave, I'll have you forcibly removed.
She's my wife.
Chelsea, go inside.
Baby, please, just talk to me.
And then you promise you'll go.
Cross my heart.
It's the easiest way. Thanks, we'll be all right now.
Chelsea.
That's my beautiful wife. I've got some great news. Natasha's offered to join us. Join the company. 3 of us together will have every angle covered.
I thought she was going back to America.
This is her home. She's realised that now. Think of the extra business we'll get. The money will be rolling in. You and I, we can't get any clients other than Lee right now. She's just what we need. Stein, Parker and Peggs will clear up. What do you think?
Stein, Parker and Peggs.
Oh, maybe Stein, Peggs and Parker. We'll deal with the small print later.
How stupid do you think I am? You reckon one glass of champagne and I won't notice what you're doing?
Nikki, love, I'm doing this for us.
So much for partners. You don't think I'm going to pass my exams? Your daughter's a nice little insurance policy for you, isn't she? You want the money that she's going to bring in so much? Well, you can pay for my hotel room tonight. I'll leave you and Tash to make plans for the future together.
He's unreliable, violent, untrustworthy. The lads don't know whether he's with him or against him, whether he'll turn left or right when he comes out of that changing room. I've got to take a certain amount of responsibility for it. I pushed aside him.
There's no way you could have known he'd be this much trouble. What is Abby's verdict on the other keepers?
Slixy's got 2 broken fingers. Justin will be back soon, but she can't be sure about the next game. 3 days is too fast.
So what do we do?
He's made this decision for us. The trust's gone. Once that happens to a team, I can't be sure whether he'll be any use to them or not, even if he does come back.
But what can we do? The transfer window is shut.
You can get special dispensation to buy a keeper outside the window.
Yeah.
We can't pay anyone. Who could we possibly get?
I'll have to make some calls.
Hang on. So that's it then? Jaws is finished here?
Well, this is productive. I wonder if this is what it's like at marriage counselling.
I know you're not seeing anyone behind my back.
That's good of you.
What happened last night? I just got a bit worked up.
Which bit was that?
Hey?
The bit when you were screaming in my face. When they gave you injections to sedate you. I can't do it anymore.
Don't say that, Charles. But you and me, this happens to us and then we sort it out.
Not anymore. My whole life has been planned around you. Trying to predict your moods. Walking on eggshells to keep you happy.
It's because I need you.
When you're married, you're supposed to support each other. With us, it's just a one-way street.
You still love me though, eh?
It's not enough. I wake up in the morning and I don't know what I'm going to find next to me. Hi, Viv.
Morning, Gina. I'd like to check out, please.
Yes, of course.
Could you invoice Stein and Peggs International?
Love a stiff.
Why are you so interested, Pillar? Looking for someone even less successful than yourself? Well, congratulations. You said I couldn't do it, and I can't.
Do what?
Be an agent, run a company, achieve anything.
What is it?
He's bringing his daughter in on it, cutting it 3 ways, which means I totally get shoved to the side and...
Didn't you sign a contract? You are legally a partnership. He can't do anything if you don't agree to it. If you don't want Tash Parker on board, all you have to do is say no.
Son, you're going to be like the trainer.
So where's Nikki now?
She had something on last night.
Cheating on you already, is she?
I'm glad you're back.
I'd like a word with Jeff. Could you give us a moment, please?
Yeah, of course.
Give us your car keys, Dan. I'll have to drive myself in. He's probably worried about me throwing his car about.
Is he now? Come on, you. See ya.
Shall I put the kettle on?
If you like.
Nikki, look. Maybe I was a bit hasty last night.
You can't do this, Jeff.
Those are your emotions talking.
This is your business partner talking. You know that word, partner? It means I have to agree to every decision that we make. And this one, I don't agree.
OK, fine. You can stop me bringing Natasha on board if that's what you really want, but you'll be shooting us in the foot. She's an asset. We can't practice, she can. Think of all those contracts out there waiting to be negotiated. It's a no-brainer, Nikki.
OK, I agree. She could be useful. You can bring her in.
You won't regret it.
As our employee.
Bloody hell, Tash, have you been IndyCar driving?
What time do you finish? I'll pick you up if you want.
Nah, you're all right.
Tash Parker. I knew the face was too pretty to be Jeff's sign.
You haven't forgotten me then?
Last I heard, he was stateside. How you doing? Good to see you.
And you.
Sorry, hang on, that's my phone. Oh, I've just got to take this. Excuse me. Yeah. So what does that mean? Not going to get him to change his mind? All right, well, just keep looking for me then, yeah? Yeah.
Problem?
Yeah, I'm in a nightmare with my goalkeeper. You can use my office for as long as you need. You want anything from my secretary?
So it's a short-term deal till the end of the season, right?
Yep.
First team starts guaranteed?
Absolutely.
On deferred wages.
We make the Champions League, they'll get the lot, plus a hefty bonus.
That it?
We got Southampton away Tuesday night, and I need them by then.
So 48 hours? Well, you're lucky I like a challenge.
Look, I gotta get to training. Can I leave you to...
Jimmy! Hi, yeah, Tash Parker. Long time no speak. Yeah, well, I was wondering if I could call in that favour.
What do you think you're doing here, then?
You got a lot of bottle. No honour, but a lot of bottle.
Listen, I'm well sorry about disappearing like that.
Oh, you see the Arsenal game, did you?
No, I was trying to save my marriage.
Yeah, no keeper on the bench, remember that?
My son had to go in goal.
Look, if I could have had it any other way, I would have, all right?
No, not all right. You cost us points.
Let's not get silly now, eh?
Don't even think about stepping to it.
What, you going to take us on?
All right, that's enough. Break it up. Break it up. You, get yourself in the changing room and wait for me there.
Said I'm sorry.
The rest of you clear down the pitch. Andy, warm him up.
Look, I know I was out of order, but my
wife left me, and you know what I'm like. I can't function without her. Sorry about that, lads. Won't happen again. That's all right, Viv. No problem. Is that what you expected? You've headbutted your manager, assaulted one of your teammates, stolen my car and robbed the jewellers. But you know what? You've always backed it up with performances on the pitch. This makes you worthless to us. There's no point in me docking your wages. but I can suspend you. Get out of here. You're not welcome.
Please, Stuart, you don't know what you're doing here.
You can leave of your own accord, or you can do it the hard way. I'll go get security.
Right, well, David Seaman's got TV commitments. Mark Bosnich is still banned. Barthez is locked up in this loan deal at Marseille. I thought Manninger might be a goer, but I can't get hold of him.
This has just arrived from the Premier League.
So what do we do?
Jules can't play. The lads nearly tore him apart earlier.
Well, there is one other. Neville Southall. It took a bit of time, but I think I sold him on the Champions League dream.
Tash, that would be amazing.
How fast can we move on him?
He's going to come up for talks tomorrow and we can sort out his registration tomorrow afternoon.
What's wrong?
The FA are prepared to allow us to register another keeper.
Sorted?
But this is subject to us providing them with medical reports which confirm that Vivian is unable to play.
Yeah, but yours is an injured disease.
Mentally unfit.
How do you prove that?
Well, you'll have to send him to a psychiatrist and have some tests done.
Vivian is not going to agree to that.
So, what are we saying here then? Shall I tell Neville the deal's off?
No, we need him. I'll talk to Jules.
The trouble is, Natasha.
You never guess who I've just been speaking to. I just got Stein, Parker and Peggs our first transfer deal.
Look, love, there's a bit of a problem.
What?
Well, Nikki's not as keen as I thought on the idea of us teaming up.
She's not happy about my name coming first. Dad, I'm not bothered. Tell her she can have Stein, Peggs, Parker.
The trouble is she only wants Stein and Peggs. She'd love for you to come on board, but as an employee.
So I earn all the money and she makes all the profit?
It's a technicality. You still hold a key position. How does CEO sound?
A CEO. Who works for Nikki Peggs?
Yeah.
Why would I want to be in partnership of anything? Why share the profit when you can have it all yourself?
Don't be like that, princess.
I don't want to be in competition with you, Dad, but then... Well, I'm not, am I? Neither of you can practice anyway, can you? You know what? I'm going to go out on my own.
You have no new messages. You have no new messages. You have no new messages. You have no new messages.
Viv.
All right, Gaffer.
Heard from Chelsea.
Think I've had it this time.
Listen. Sitting around here doing nothing's not going to do you any good. You know, you could come back training. You'd have to do something for me.
Anything. You name it. Look, I was out of order. You tell me what I can do to put things right.
We think that you'd benefit from seeing someone. Professionally.
What? Like a shrink?
Just have to talk for a while, answer a few questions. I'd make sure that this remained completely confidential. The lads would never find out.
Chelsea's been trying to make me see one for years. I never saw the point.
Maybe this will help you win it back. Help you get your head sorted out. I don't want you to think that there's any shame in it.
Book me an appointment for tomorrow morning.
You made the right decision.
So when can I come back to training?
Let's take things one step at a time. See how you get on, and then we'll go from there. I'll call you.
Hello?
Can I speak to Chelsea, please?
No.
Well, can you just give her a message for me?
Yeah.
Can you say, I'm getting help? She's always wanted me to, and could you let her know I'm doing it for her?
Okay.
Please, just get her the message.
Who's that?
Hmm?
On the phone.
No one important.
Come in. Mr. Wright. I'm Dr. Newton. Please, sit down. Your employers have asked me to talk to you about what's been going on at work and at home.
Anything so I can get back playing again.
Neville, I'd like you to meet Dean Boyle, Harchester's chairman.
How are you doing?
This is Pilar Hernandez, one
Hello.
of our management team.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure you know Stuart Naismith.
Good to see you, Stu.
Thanks for coming at such short notice. It's a bad time of year to have a goalie crisis.
Oh, can help.
Shall we?
So, you have problems with anger. You say you become fixated with things.
Something happens that messes up the way I want things to be. I like things to be how I like them.
Or what?
Or I don't like it.
So do you want to feel that you can control the things and the people around you?
Something like that. Look, if something happens or someone cocks something up, I sort it out. No big deal.
You have to sort it out? But you feel driven to reorder your wardrobe or bar or kitchen cupboard because you need to, not because someone's telling you to.
Look, I told you, I like things the way I want it to be. Something wrong with that?
No, no. You find it helps to relieve tension and anxiety?
Yeah.
Would you say that that brings you into conflict with people, that they don't understand you?
The lads have a pub sometimes, and Stuart likes to have a go.
Does he understand you?
He knows what I'm like if I don't play, but he still does it. Has me out of training or whatever.
Though that is his job.
Well, what am I doing if I'm not playing? Tell me that. And Chelsea doesn't like it.
Has something happened with Chelsea recently? You can't tell me?
She's gone.
And you feel even worse than before?
If you like.
Vivian, your anxiety about your career, the problems with your wife, obviously upset you a great deal. Would you be prepared to talk with me on a regular basis to see if we can tackle some of these problems?
That's what I'm doing here, innit?
Well, good. I'll see you again soon.
What? That's it? All over? Well, that weren't that bad.
What we're selling here is the chance for glory. The lads are already household names for what they've achieved this season.
Throughout your career, you've been a man who likes to achieve. Play the big games.
And this would be one of the greatest achievements of them all. Even for a 2-month spell, you go down as a legend of this club.
I like the sound of that.
But the main point here is, are you prepared to accept the wage deferral?
I've always liked the challenge.
Sorry to interrupt, Stuart. There's a Dr. Newton on the phone for you.
Excuse me for a second. Dr. Newton.
Yes. I've completed my report on Vivian Wright.
And what were the results?
Well, the clothes folding, the arranging of things that he goes in for, it's not being difficult or eccentric. These are the symptoms of a personality disorder. He's in a very fragile emotional state at the moment.
Is he fit to play?
Yes, I'd say so.
What?
I don't think this should prevent him from playing.
But you have confirmed that he has a personality disorder.
Indeed.
Well, can you put that in writing for me today?
Yeah, sure. I'll copy you in on my report.
Stuart.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you for speaking with me. Sandra, can you do me a favor?
Come on, come on. Stuart, it's Viv. I just wanted to say thanks for sending me to that doctor. It's really helps, I think. And I was wondering, you know what you said. It's gone really well, and I thought I could just come in and train a bit today. I don't know, maybe you think it's too soon. I'll just wait for you to call me back. It's just, you know, I'm desperate to get back out there. Anyway, cheers, Gaffer, I really appreciate it. Sod it.
All systems go?
They're sending the paperwork over immediately. He seems very keen. He's gone down to meet the lads. I'm gonna go and join him.
Good. As soon as it arrives, he has to go direct to the Premier League. We only have 4 hours left before he has to register, so... Vivian! How nice to see you. What are you doing here?
I was just coming to see the Gaffer.
Stuart is very busy. Perhaps you come back later.
It doesn't matter. I've got to keep the fitness up anyway.
Yeah, he practiced with a keeper before the game.
Do you think we're even going to get a new keeper?
All right then, lads, can we have you outside, please?
Az, what's going on, mate? You must know something.
Nothing whatsoever.
Guys, I'm sure the gaffer must be working on something. He says there's only a few hours to register a new player.
Boys, I've got someone I'd like you to meet. I'm sure you all know Neville. Neville, you know the lads, Danny. Nev's here to sign a short-term deal to help us out for the rest of the season.
Welcome to the madhouse, man.
Lads, what's going on? What's he doing here? Stuart, what is going on?
Viv, I thought I said you were to call me before you came back in.
You're signing him. You said if I went to therapy, I could come back.
I said that we could talk about it after you'd been a few times. Look, you still got a lot of progress to make. Maybe next season.
You don't need another keeper!
This obviously isn't the right time to do this. How about we go back upstairs, yeah?
Come on, let's have a penalty shootout, yeah? The one who saves the most can stay. That's fair, isn't it?
Just calm down.
You tricked me! I did what you said! Lads.
Viv, man. Don't do this here.
All right. Let's just talk about this up in my office.
Neville! Are you all right?
Neville Southall won't be signing for Harchester United. He said he doesn't want to tread on anyone's toes.
You are?
He's gone, Stuart.
I'll go and tell Pilar not to send off the documentation, then, eh?
Gaffer, we'll deal with it, Marcel.
Gaffer, what was all that stuff with Jaws about?
You're trying to destroy the man. Whatever he did, he doesn't deserve this.
You don't understand. It was necessary to do the deal.
So what are we going to do now? You think Southall's going to be interested after all of that?
He's not coming. Look, I did this for us, for the team. I didn't know he was going to turn up like that.
She lied to him.
Yeah, all right. That'll do. You've got some short memories. He nearly got Neville Southall to play for us for free, no wages. You think that was easy?
Well, whatever. The point is now, what are we gonna do? Am I gonna be first choice goalkeeper?
There is no choice to be made. Dad, we've got to get Viv back. No way! You can't just let him waltz back in here after what he's done to us. No way!
That's even if he wants to come back anyway.
Andy, we need a contingency plan. Get a hold of young Craig Woods from the youth team. Make sure he's registered and on the coach tonight.
All right, Gaffer, he's only 16.
Hope it doesn't come to that. Also, Andy, call Abby. Ask her to meet me at Studs.
I want to come too. Wait up, wait up.
Thanks for coming.
Come on, then. Let's see what damage you've done.
Viv?
Vivian?
What's he doing? Listen, Viv, I've come to apologize for what happened. I handled it badly. I should have kept you in the loop about what was going on. Southall was only meant as a stopgap, just in case.
What did the doctor say was wrong with him?
Personality disorder.
Right. Yeah, I've seen people go into one like this back at the clinic. It's called regression.
We have to call that doctor. He needs help.
Hi, is Chelsea here, please?
Who are you?
Tash Parker. I'm from Harchester United. Bloody cheek. Look, I don't know who the hell you think you are, but... Tash, hi. Come in.
Dad, this is Tash Parker. She's a friend of mine.
Hi.
Hello.
So you footballer's wife as well?
Yeah. Sorry about him. He's just a bit touchy about Vivian.
That's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Thanks for coming so quickly, Doctor.
He's been like this for over an hour. He won't communicate with us.
What's wrong with him? How long is he going to be like this? Just let me talk to him for a moment. Of course.
Vivian, it's Dr. Newton. How are you? Do you want a hand?
No. You only mess up my system. I've got to get all the colours together first. Otherwise I'll be here all day.
Has he been subjected to any particular stress since I saw him today?
You could say that. He was under the impression that he was no longer wanted at his football club.
What happens is that when he becomes very anxious, his latent personality begins to dominate. This obsessive compulsive behaviour comes from a desire to bring order into his world.
Like him folding his clothes before a game.
Yeah.
Well, is he okay?
Well, he's not psychotic, if that's what you mean. He voluntarily behaves like this.
Right. The thing is, we need him to play for us tomorrow. Is that a possibility?
Vivian has a very narrow range of coping mechanisms. That's things that he relies on to keep his personality disorder in check. His football career and his relationship with his wife. Now, as I understand it, both these have been jeopardized. This extreme regression is a reaction to that. I'd be very surprised.
What you're saying is if we brought him back into the team, that might actually help him.
For God's sake, Stuart. Think about the man's well-being.
To be honest, in his current state, I'm not sure that he'd be of any use to you.
So where do we go from here, then?
Can't imagine what he must have been like. Did he smash the place up?
No, he just walked out. Look, Chels, tell me if it isn't my place to say this, but, well, he had this look in his eyes. It was the same look Jamie had when it all started to go wrong for him.
Your relationship isn't my relationship.
I know, you're right. It's just, well, I didn't do anything about it then, and I've regretted it every day since.
Do you know what I regret? Spending the best years of my life with a man who can't take responsibility for what he does, can't control himself. I feel...
Like his care worker?
Exactly.
Everything you ever do is on his terms. And you're just as much as a mother to him as you are a wife.
Yeah.
Jamie Parker. Look, thinking that he'd lost his wife and his football killed my husband. And believe me, it's difficult to forgive yourself. I'm not saying the same thing's going to happen to Viv,
His
but...
problem is I've always gone back to him. He'll never sort his life out until he learns to help himself.
But he is. Believe me, my Jamie would never have voluntarily gone to see a psychiatrist.
I've been trying to get him to go for years. He absolutely point blank refuses. He kicks off if I even suggest it.
Well, the club had to, so they could...
Look, I know Viv, all right? If he'd gone to see a shrink, the first thing he would have done would...
Dad!
Sweetheart, please. I thought it was best. How was I to know he was telling the truth? He never has before.
What do you know about my husband?
I only want what's best for you.
What, and this isn't? He's agreed to get psychiatric help. You know how important that is to me.
I'm sorry. Chelsea, please.
I hope I'm doing the right thing.
You are. Are you okay?
I just feel a bit guilty about going off with my dad like that. I know he only wants the best. Families, eh?
Yep.
And how soon do you think you could be here? Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's great. Good. All right, see you then. Thank you. Bye. That's fine. I've managed to arrange a secure environment for him.
I don't think sectioning him is necessary.
That's not what we're doing. He'll simply be kept under observation for 24 hours.
For the sake of this club and those players you care so deeply about, we need to get him on that coach to Southampton, otherwise we've had it. Now, I don't care what you think of me as a person. As manager of this team, I order you to shut up.
What's going on?
Chelsea, thank God.
Why are you all staring at my husband?
He hasn't been very well. We're just arranging for him to be looked after.
Well, don't. I'm here now. I mean, just leave him alone. Here. Aren't you going to welcome me home?
Ryan! Craig, excuse me, Ammo. All right, don't worry, son. Curtis and Marcel will look after you today. Talented keeper.
Congratulations on your step-up, kid. We done winning the reserve game against Orient. Good to have you, bro.
Let's have a coach.
Is that all we've got?
Come on, Gaffer. Did you hear back from Viv?
I had to leave him with Chelsea.
Well, you couldn't get him to come and play.
It wasn't the right time to ask him.
Gaffer,
We'll be better off with Marcel in goal.
I told you we had to have a contingency plan. All right, everybody on the coach, please.
Champions League, you're having a laugh.
Good luck, baby.
Coming soon on Dream Team.
Jamie was manipulated into doing things by forces that are out of his own control.
Just 1 year on, have Harchester United laid their ghosts to rest.
The real Stuart Naismith. The marriage breaker.
And a blackmailer and a cheat.